I wait because every time I do a playback of this, there's always this, I start like in mid-sentence. So I wait for the introduction to allow for the time lapse. And I still get this cut off. So what am I going to do? I feel it incumbent upon me to tell you that the prosecution in the Diddy case is blowing it. I don't know what the hell these people are talking about with dildos and astrolube and baby oil and three charges. Violation of the Mann Act, transporting women across state lines for the purposes of prostitution. Prostitution. Did you hear what I'm saying? Prostitution. Any evidence of that? Prostitution, selling women. This is the White Slavery Act of 1910. This is what they got Jack Johnson and Chuck Berry and others with. Is this what you want? Is this it? Is this it? And I don't know what... Anybody say anything about that? Nope, they're too busy talking about Tootsie Rolls and his mean CUNY and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know what they think they're going to accomplish. They're not proving anything. That's count 3, violation of the Mann Act. You understand this? Number 2, human trafficking. Force, fraud, coercion, trafficking in human beings. What? Trafficking, think the cartels, think getting women against their will, selling them, putting them on flatbed trucks or in tractor trailers or cattle cars and sending them places, having them work, maybe for up to and including labor violations and the like. Where is this? Where? Anyone? Anyone able to tell me where the... I don't know. Where's the trafficking? You've got orgies, and I don't want to use the word perverse. If you are doing something of a sexual nature and you are not doing it forcibly or against somebody's will, I'm sorry, that's not against the law. That's okay. The law doesn't care about being gross or perverted or weird. And by whose standards? Who am I to tell you? If two people want to use lube and Mazola oil, what do I care? I mean, it's not so much what do I care, but why is that perverse if it is consented to? And if young women or women who are not minors decide that they want to be a part of the Diddy freak-off to perpetuate or further their own career, who am I, ladies and gentlemen, to tell them they can't do it, okay? Who? Who am I to, I don't understand, I don't get it. Who am I to say this? Who? Everybody's loving this stuff about this with the sex because they have their children. They don't understand that with the human experience, you may get off on something. And having an orgy is not against the law. And Hugh Hefner did it, and the Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin, and Charlie Chaplin, where since the days of Caligula and Roman bacchanals, and for the love of God, why are they going after Diddy? Where is the evidence? They're getting tired of this. They're not proving their case. They're not doing it. And the third case is a notion of racketeering. A racketeering criminal enterprise. I've got to tell you this. There is no such thing as this. There is no racketeering enterprise, some loosely put together group of people. It doesn't exist. I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't exist. They've got nothing. And the TMZs and all these other shows are wasting your time talking about a lot of nonsense. Because all they care about is the titillation part of it. They're using this as a way to not sublimate, project, or maybe appreciate their own inability or their own desire to, I don't know what the word is. What? I don't know what the word is. It's just, it's a bunch of people who were just miserable sitting around who just sort of, I think, don't realize that there is a full spectrum form of sexual whatever. And when I tell you, I don't care about it, it's not against the law. It's not against the law. And these women who are claiming that they are a part of some kind of cabal, look, I've got news for you. So remember one thing. Whenever you hear a case, whenever you hear a fact, whenever you hear somebody say anything about Diddy involving, up to and including, baby oil or toys or whatever it is, ask yourself, how does this prove that which he is charged with violating? That's it. That's it. How does it prove this? How is it? I have been a broken record since the first day. I have been talking about what they have to prove. And for reasons I don't understand, there is this desire to just talk about him and Cuddy and Q. I don't understand. I don't know who these people are. I don't care. Was Jay-Z? We went to that Jay-Z thing, and then we went to this, and then maybe Chris Rock, or maybe this, or maybe that. And maybe Cat Williams was right. I don't know. Maybe it's a part of some big satanic cabal. Maybe it's a part of some coven, some group of sick people who love to enjoy themselves. I don't know. All I know, and all I'm trying to tell you, which is the most important and the most critical, is that this is something which is demented, but that is not against the law. That's it. If you are pulled over for speeding and you go to court and they bring in evidence of you are having liquor bottles in your car, or the fact that you're an alcoholic, or that you're you're demented somehow, or that you're whatever it is, whatever. If they bring evidence of this into court, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't deal with the charge of speeding. They could bring in your traffic record and how you've been involved with 7 DUI. It doesn't matter, provided you don't have a suspended license. It doesn't matter. And I don't know why this is so difficult for people to realize. It doesn't matter. So let me tell you something. Diddy is going to walk from this case. They're not proving it. They're going to make him something. This case is falling apart. Why did they bring this? I have no idea. It goes to show you yet again the level of nonsense. This is why people hate the system. This is why nobody believes in it. And that's all I wanted to tell you. Is there any questions anyone has? I'll give you the chance. Would you like to ask me, the professor, anything? Anything? He might actually run for it. He might actually run for it. Is this Forrest Gump? Is this a Forrest Gump joke? I don't know what that means. Is that it? I guess. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I spent half of the time saying, I don't understand your comment. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. Joking. I know you were joking. I don't understand the joke. You mean Forrest Gump? Forrest run is, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm slow. I don't understand. Hello, everyone. There we go. That I understand. Hello to you, my friend. Well, that's about it. Now we're going to get into the hellos and how are you. Did he run? Who scared Bongino and Cash to death if they didn't say Epps did away with himself? Well, look. That's another story. But I agree with you. Somebody spooked them. And Cash always looks spooked, always looks freaked out, doesn't he? He just looks like... I also am realizing these aren't the smartest people in the world. That's all I know. And that's not against the law. You don't have to be smart to do this. You don't have to. Could Diddy get in trouble for the weapons destroyed serial numbers? Did they charge him with it? Did they charge him with removing serial numbers? Maybe. If they charged him with it. I keep saying it. Did they charge him? Charge him with anything, but give him arpege. Remember that? I don't know. They were talking about arson. Remember Cuddy, whatever his name is? His car was caught on fire. Did he do this? Well, we don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Think Gambino. Think the Gambino crime family. Think the Genovese. Think the usual iterations of organized crime. That's what classic prototypical. What am I trying to say? That's what prototypically typical organized crime racketeering enterprises are. Not a bunch of people with names, monosyllabic people with gold teeth and dreadlocks who like to shtup each other. I don't understand this. Blackmail ring for government. Who? What does this mean? Again, Diddy? Are you saying Diddy did it? What does that mean? No one writes sentences. No one is clear. With all due respect, this is a comment. This is like a sound you make when somebody's waking up. Yeah? Running on the government? What? What does that mean? Sentences. Dictate. Why is monosyllabic multisyllable? Distraction. Everybody loves that idea. It's a distraction from what? What is it distracting from? It's not very good. We're not focused on this. It's a terrible distraction. Nobody cares. Good evening, folks. There's Bill Smith, lady. A likely story. Sounds like somebody in an AA movie. Hello, I'm Bill. Hello, Bill. I don't know what to tell you, my friends. We can guess all day long. It's a distraction, false flag, agent provocateur. Now, the shooter, I did one before, the shooter in the embassy, that case is really interesting. All supposition, all guesswork on my part. That's all, my friends. That's it. All guesswork. All right, dear friends. I want you to have a wonderful evening. Make sure that you check out tonight, ABC, from 2 to 5 a.m. It's a delightful show, a wonderful show, a fantastic show. We're going to be talking about this and other items as well. And as always, I want to thank you. I wanted to make sure that my Lionel Legal fans know that I'm here. I've been extremely negligent, forgetting you, and I'm to blame. And it's my fault. And I beg, I beseech, I importune you. I expiate my dilatoriness. And that's why I'm here. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Please don't ever change it until we see you again. Remember, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue you. Dad.